Hi everyone, Alan from Newland Nursery, and this is today's 5 Minute Friday. In fact, actually it's one of a strange dual thing. So if you are one of our VIP customers, so if you've placed an order with us, you get to join the VIP group. This is on a VIP offer as well, so I'm going to do a short video after we've recorded this to do with VIP. But what I thought would be really good for you, for the VIP customers, to see us how we actually plant this up. So if you love Nemesia plants, this 5 Minute Friday is for you. The Nemesia breeding has been fantastic over the last decade or so. There's some fantastic colours, really interesting plants, and I like them in a container. So I'm going to show you how to pot them up with a bit of an aim also towards how to lay it out so the design looks the best. So what I'm going to do is show you the plants first. So these are the 3 different colours we're going to plant up. Now, after I planted these up, I would take the flowers off to try and help the plants push out. But we have got blueberry custard, we've got pink berry, and we've got raspberry lemonade. And these are our favourites. And as you can see in that shot, with them all together, they look absolutely fantastic. And Nemesias will flower and flower and flower and just keep on going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant them up, and I'll show you how we do it. So nearly every one of our plants come in this paper pot. You can leave that on. It's a question we get asked all the time. It just degrades in the soil. It helps keep the root ball all together while we're growing it and while it's in transport. So that's why it's there. So first thing I'm going to do is fill this nice container with some compost. Give it a scoop there, and we're going to fill it almost all the way to the top. So nice big container. And this is the ideal container for these plants, and I'm going to put all 6 in here. I'll tap it down. The soil and compost will sink a little bit, but that's what we're looking for, is get rid of any big lumps of wood or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, so there's 2 of each variety in this pack, I'm going to put them opposite each other. Okay, so the blueberry custard there, I'm going to plant like that, so opposite each other, just like that. The raspberry lemonade, I'm going to do the same. Again, you can see it's opposite each other, and the pink berry, just like that. So how I've planted them here is they're around about 1 inch, 2-3 centimetres from the edge, and I've kind of created a circle there. What this does is, as it grows up, they're kind of grow in between each other, and it's going to put on a fantastic display. When you're doing anything like this, you want to check that the plants actually look good together. Plus, my choice of container isn't a mistake as well. I always like these slightly off colours. I don't really know how to describe it, but I like colours that are similar but not exactly the same. So you can see, if we look at that container there, it's sort of a burgundy purple container, and it's within the same colour range of these flowers, so they look great. Plus the pink berry adds a fantastic contrast to it, but the flower shapes are all exactly the same, so it does look fantastic in a container. So now I've laid it out, and it's always good with your plug plants to lay them out like this, get an idea of how it's going to look. It's a little bit of looking into the future as well. What I do is make a hole with my finger, and I just pop the plants just in like that, and I just work my way around. So we do exactly the same with this, just like that, and just pop the plants in, not too deep, just so it nestles in. But I'm also making the hole big enough that I don't have to squeeze it in. Okay, so just like that. It's the perfect time of year to pop these up. They're not ready to go outside just yet, but if you've got a conservatory, you've got a windowsill, something like that, it's absolutely perfect to plant them up now, get them growing a little bit. I'm planting this up around about the middle of April. get them growing, and they can go outside middle of May sort of time, end of May, depending what part of the UK you're in. And that's what it looks like. I mean, it looks fantastic already. I'd give it a good water, get a nice lot of moisture into the compost. And as it grows, these are going to grow into each other, and you're going to end up with this massive flower of different colour flowers, either all over, and they're going to sort of merge a little bit, which looks absolutely fantastic. This is the pot that I would put by my kitchen window or front door or something like that, because it really will bring you loads of colour from around about now, as you can see they're flowering, all the way through to end of September, that sort of time. Now if you want to encourage them to grow a bit quicker and to bush out, then I take the flowers off. So you'd snip the flowers off. I'm not going to do it, but snip the flowers just off here, just like that, and that will encourage the plant to bush out. And you just work your way around. Do that after, so you get a good idea of what it looks like. Do that after you've laid it out. And you'll be surprised, they'll be flowering within 2 weeks again anyway. So don't worry too much about that. It doesn't have to be done, because actually it looks quite nice as it is. But if you want to, you can snip the flowers off, because obviously plants put a lot of energy into their flowers. But it's as simple as that. If you've got any questions at all, then get in contact. We're here to help. See you soon.